Hello children, good morning to you all. Yesterday we have started with the new lesson Agriculture and Industries. We have started with the lesson Agriculture and Industries. Yesterday we spoke about the agriculture in our country, and I told I will teach you about industries later. What I taught you in industries? Industry is the agriculture. Agriculture is the main occupation of the people of our country. Nearly two-thirds of the total population is engaged in agriculture. And why agriculture is the most important occupation of our country means our country is gifted with all the factors suitable for growing crops. Like we have a lot of water facility, different types of soil, very favorable climatic condition, and because of all these manpower, moreover, because of all these factors, we are able to grow crops in surplus quantity. That's why agriculture has been developed right from the beginning, and now it has reached the advanced stage. Why? Because people in our country are using scientific methods, modern techniques, and modern machines for growing crops. That's how growing crops is the main source of income for people. And how can we grow these crops? What are the two seasons? I told two seasons of growing crops: Rabi crops, Kharif crops. Rabi crops are grown. Rabi is the season which is during winter. It starts during winter, right from November, December, January, February till that you can say. And Kharif starts from June, just from the beginning of the monsoon season. And April and May, these are the two dry months I can say, where due to the absence of rain and shortage of water, we cannot grow any such crops. So during this time, farmers clean the fields, means they remove all the roots, garbage from the mm, field and keep the field ready, plow the field and keep it ready for growing crops. So, what are the different crops grown in our country? Food crops, fiber crops, cash crops, etc. Food crops like rice, wheat, millets, jawar, pulses, fruits and vegetables. Fiber crops, we grow silk, cotton, jute, etc. We get the silk from silkworm, and food for silkworm is mulberry plant, which is grown under agricultural process. That's why I told. Understand? Don't they? Ah, we get silk from worms. How can teachers say like that? Don't think in that way. Okay. Next is over. Then cash crops like spices, cotton, jute, sugarcane, tea, coffee, etc. These are cash crops. So all these crops are grown in our country in different soils in different states. I told in which state what grows. Now coming to the industries. Industry is a place where big factories are established, big machines were set up to produce the things. See why? Because these industries are needed, we cannot directly get the needful things right from the things what we grow. For example, we wear cloth. Directly from cotton plant we don't get cloth. We have tea. We don't get it right from the tea plant. We cannot have tea plant in each and everybody's house. It is being processed in the factories. Butter, ghee, so many things, milk, what we need every day, sugar, and cotton textile means clothes. Just I want cloth today new. This coming month I have my birthday means I could go to the cotton plant, get the cotton and make cloth. It is not like that. Understand? So clothes are made in the factories. Utensils are made in the factories. Right from safety pin till the big machines are made in the factories. Electronic goods like coolers, TV, electrical bulbs, laptops, computers, all these things are made in the factories. Cars, lorries, trucks, tractors, all these are made in the factories. Understand? Right from small pin, any plastic goods you take, steel utensils you take, vessels, utensils, basanlo, and clothes you take, cloth you take. Understand? All these things are produced in the factories. So, because to get the ready-made things easily available for us, factories have been set up. These factories are called industries. These factories are called industries. Understand? What are the, okay. Now, any industry you want to set up, small or big or middle, medium, you need four factors, four essential things for establishing the factories. To set up the factory, you need four important things. First is place, location or site, we can say. Capital means money we need, investment. Third, we need manpower, labor. Fourth, we need raw material. What is raw material? Impure form of the thing which can be converted into the required shape or required type. It is called raw material. So we get raw materials from the mines. We get raw materials from the forms like cotton. We get cotton, jute, silk. These are the raw materials for making clothes. To make sugar cane, we get sugar. To make sugar, we need sugar cane. We get from the field. In this way, we need raw materials to make the things. What are the four requirements to set up any industry? First is site or location. Second, investment or capital, we call it. Third, manpower or labor, we call it. Fourth, raw material. Without these four aspects, we cannot set up any factory. You have big open place. You don't have money. You don't have many people with you. Is it possible to you to set up any factory? No. Any one is missing out of these four cannot help you to make or set up any factory. Okay, that is how, with the help of these four factors, site, capital, labor, and raw material, you can set up any small or big industry. So, we can classify the industries into three groups. First is called cottage industry. Second is called small scale industry. And third one is called large scale industry. So, industries can be divided or classified or grouped into three categories, three types. What are they? Cottage industry, small scale industry, large scale industry. These are the three types of industries we have in our country. Then coming to cottage industry. What is cottage industry? Cottage industry is a very small type of industry which is run with the help of family members at home itself. Okay, it is run at home itself with the help of family members, with a small capital, with very limited raw materials, with limited investment, etc. What are the different things we make or we produce in a small cottage industry are handloom cloth, magam battalu, shoes, shawls, sweaters, toys, etc. Shoes, toys, sweaters, and handloom cloth. These are the baskets out of cane, toys, showpieces. These are the things we produce in cottage industry. What is cottage industry? Cottage industry is a type of industry which can be set up at home itself, and it can be run with the help of family members with little capital, little amount of money and some limited raw materials. Then coming to small scale industry. Small scale industry is little bigger than the cottage industries. Okay. So in small scale industries, it is set up outside the house in some open space, I can say. More people work here. And what things are produced in small scale industries? Goods like hosiery garments. Hosiery garments, smooth banyan, undergarments we will have no such smooth cloths. Utensils, plastic goods, tools and small machines. Understand? We will have hosiery garments, utensils, plastic goods, tools and small machines in small scale industries. Okay, what is small scale industry? Small scale industry is set up in some open space, more workers than the cottage industry work here, and some large quantity of things are produced here. The things such as plastic goods, utensils, hosiery garments and small machines are produced in small scale industries. Then large scale industry. Large scale industry needs very big site, very big place, and very big machines are used here. Understand? Very big machines are used here, and so many people work here. Hundreds, thousands of people work here, and the things are produced in a different big things are produced which have so many components, parts. These parts are separately produced in separate factories. Understand? So what are these big factories? Iron and steel factory, automobiles factory, railway engine and railway coach factory. Then we have textile industries, electrical goods industries, understand, etc. These are the different types of industries which come under large scale industries. Which are the large scale industries? Textile industries, iron and steel industries, automobiles industries. Automobiles are the parts of the machines, vehicles we can say. Automobiles industries, textile industries, goods, railway coaches and railway engines, industries, aeroplane industries, shipbuilding, all these come under large scale industries. A very large area we need and crores of rupees we need for as investment. Thousands of people work here and lot of raw materials we use. And such large scale industries are set up in the places which are very close to the market, which are very close to the business center, and which are very close to the places from where they get raw material. For example, if it is textile industry, we have three types of textile industries: cotton textile, silk textile, woolen textile. Cotton textile needs cotton. So these factories, cotton textile industries are set up in the places around which cotton fields are there, where cotton is grown more. In such places only cotton textile industries are set up. Where silk is available in plenty, silk textile industries are established. Where we get wool in mountain places like Shimla, Darjeeling, Kulu Manali, understand? In such places, woolen textile industries have been set up. So Maharashtra, talking about India is the world's major producer of cotton textile. So major textile mills are located in various centers of India, very big cities, like in Ahmedabad, Surat in Gujarat, Kolkata, Kanpur, Madurai, Bengaluru, Chennai, Coimbatore, Varanasi and Panipat. These are the places where cotton textile industries are there. Where? In Ahmedabad, Kolkata, Surat, Kanpur, Madurai, Bengaluru, Chennai, Coimbatore, Varanasi and Panipat. Then coming to silk textile industry, they are mostly found in South India, in Bengaluru, Mysuru, Chennai, some places of Assam, and some places in even Varanasi, Murshidabad, Surat, Bhagalpur, etc. And woolen textile industries are found in Amritsar, cool areas, Ludhiana, Panipat, Kanpur, Mumbai, Mirzapur, Jamnagar and Srinagar. Coming to iron and steel industries. Iron and steel industries are the biggest industries ever referred to. Iron and steel industries are the base for other industries. How? We need machines to establish any other industry, whether it is cotton textile, oil industry, refinery, shipbuilding, aeroplane building, whatever you take. For that we need machines, and these machines are made out of iron and steel. So iron and steel is the base for all other industries. So iron and steel industries are mostly set up or established in the places which are near to the mines, iron ore mines. They are Jamshedpur, Bhilai, Rourkela, Durgapur, Bokaro, Salem, Visakhapatnam, Burnpur, Bhadravati in Karnataka. Understand, these are the places where you find steel plants. Plants means no steel plant, tree is grown. Industry is called plant. Where are these steel plants? Bokaro, Jamshedpur, Bhilai, Durgapur, Rourkela, and Bokaro, Salem, Visakhapatnam, Bhadravati. Then jute mills. Jute mills are available or jute textile or jute factories are available in mostly in West Bengal, because West Bengal is the biggest producer of jute in our country. Jute industries are found in Kolkata, Rishra, Titagar, Howrah, Bajbaj, and Naihati, mostly in Bihar and West Bengal. Sugar mills. Sugar mills are famous in our country. India is the second largest producer of sugarcane. So in Uttar Pradesh, Punjab, Maharashtra, Chennai, I mean Tamil Nadu, you find sugar industries. Madhya Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, Maharashtra, huh? and Bihar, Tamil Nadu are the states of our country where you find sugar industries. Railway equipment industries. Railway equipment means like the machines or parts which we need to assemble railway, like engine, bogies, seats. Sorry. They are made in Chittaranjan, Varanasi, Kapurthala, Jamshedpur, Kolkata, and Perambur in Tamil Nadu. Here, railway equipment industry or railway coaches, railway engines are produced in these areas. Where Chittaranjan, Varanasi, Perambur, Kapurthala, Jamshedpur, and Kolkata. Then automobile factories. Automobile factories are located in Gurgaon, Pune, Chennai, Kolkata, Jabalpur, Jamshedpur, and Nasik. What are automobile industries? Which produce and supply the spare parts of vehicles, I can say. They are called automobile industries. Where are the automobile industries in our country? In Kolkata, Jabalpur, Nashik, Pune, understand? Chennai, Gurgaon near Delhi. Electronic goods industry. Without electronic goods, our life is highly impossible nowadays. We need phone, television, laptop, and what all? LED bulbs, all these, and all home equipments, mixie, wet grinder, rice cooker, washing machine, what not, geyser. These are all electronic goods. Without electronic goods, our life we cannot even imagine nowadays. So they are most important part of our life, and these electronic goods are made in Chennai, Coimbatore, Bangalore, mainly Bangalore, Mumbai, Chennai, Coimbatore, Pune, Lucknow, Kolkata, Delhi, and Panchkula. These are the places where electronic goods are made. Then comes shipbuilding industries. Shipbuilding industries are obviously found on the coast. Big seaports like Cochin, Visakhapatnam, Mumbai, and Marmagaon. In these places we have shipbuilding, where Mumbai, Visakhapatnam, Kochi, and Marmagaon in Goa. These are the four places where we find shipbuilding industries. Then aeroplane machineries, aeroplane manufacturing industries are also there in our country. Especially we find these in government owned factories. No private sectors produce these aeroplane parts. The factories are found in Bangalore, Lucknow, Nashik, and Hyderabad and Koraput. Nashik, Bengaluru, Hyderabad, and Lucknow and Koraput are the places where aeroplanes are built. In this way, because of these industries, available resources, our country has made remarkable progress in the field of industries as well as agriculture. So, these industries are such they provide employment to the people. New cities have been developed, big schools have been developed, hospitals, good roads, all are possible because of this progress development of industries in our country. So here ends our lesson. Thank you.